Dylan McGordy here with Dave Ross. Dave, UFC 210 almost lost one of its key fights due to fake boobs.
What?
You almost lost your scholarship to VCU for that same reason,
it was a
Dave.
scandal. We don't want to talk about that.
Pearl Gonzalez was told after making weight for her fight against Cynthia Calvillo that the New York State Athletic Commission would not allow her to fight because of her breast implants.
Okay.
The NYSAC's medical standards for pro boxers states, and I quote, due to the concern over rupture, boxers who have breast implants are not eligible to box in New York, end quote. The commission eventually reviewed the case and talked to Gonzalez and her doctor, and she was cleared. All systems go, but we almost didn't have Calvillo against Pearl Gonzalez because of all thing fake breasts.
So what you're telling me is they had to go back, do further evaluations to determine
how rupturable were the fake
Pearl,
breasts.
how good was your boob job? That's essentially what this came down to.
Did you get an A-plus boob job?
Did you have it in the back of a car, or was it in a hotel, or was it really a doctor?
Were you in Burma somewhere and said, "Oh, this is cheap. Is this a Groupon?"
How do you come to this conclusion that this one is okay?
I don't know, but I want to be that guy,
right?
Or gal.
Like,
I want to be.
We've checked out
the one that's like
the dexterity of this one.
That's good. She can fight.
Texture of this one works, but yours, might rupture. How do you come to that conclusion? I don't know, New York State Athletic Commission.
Now, I have to say, it's something I never thought about prior to this sort of zany, wild story. But I can understand you don't want a ruptured breast implant in the middle of the fight.
Which, again, leads me back to our first point. You have the rule in place. You went back to Pearl Gonzalez, and somehow they...
It's fine.
Duped you into these things are perfect. They're fine. No harm can come to them.
How much better does Pearl feel about the boob job now?
She's like, I got the best boob job.
I got a boob job that could trump the New York State Athletic Commission's
they have a rule
policy
that doesn't allow
unrupturable fake boobs.
Mine are so good. I'm fighting. It's amazing.
Wow, it's a good boob job.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know how they figured this out, but the New York State Athletic Commission has deemed that Pearl Gonzalez's boobs fit for fighting.
Augmentation, then approval. Those are the steps there for UFC 210 and one of its key fights. Bizarre
Can't
story.
wait to watch that one now.
Wild stuff. That's
Go
Dave
ahead,
Ross.
punch me in the boobs. These things all hold up.
Gladly. I'm Dylan McGordy. 120 Sports, always fresh, always on tap.